So what is happening YouTube? Here we are back again. Let's get through this section, hopefully without as many deaths slash captures slash all the other things that happened that went wrong. Quick update while we're getting this started. The series is doing well. Thank you so much for all your support on Horizon Zero Dawn. Also, I started a new series with horror games and put the video up during the week. It has done quite well. Apparently a lot of people do want to see me get my get a heart attack. It is. It was good fun. I enjoyed it. So we'll be doing more of them. I do have more games that I can. Off to a great start already. Down. Down. Watch your lens.
Okay, they're heading back.
That'll do. Love the way this level's laid out and designed. Looks really cool. Oh, don't see me, I'm not here.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Oh dear, what happened? In a terrible, terrible accident. Oh no! Fall back. And hide. Don't miss the first shot though. Think ahead. Start using my environment. Teeny wee bit annoying when that happens. It's the second time that's happened to me. I don't know why it keeps happening.
Safe for a few minutes anyway.
It is only an exit to desktop, so live with that. CPU's not overloaded. There isn't a lot of background processes running. I'm gonna have to fight this shell walker at some point. I want to get rid of as many of these guys as possible.
I couldn't let you come.
Yeah, I'll do it. Shellwalkers. Bodies resist shock. Crate holders weak to everything. If you can get the crate off, you can get some unique gear, but if you damage the machine too much, the crate explodes. and you don't get anything decent. But it is a way of getting some really good loot. Sometimes decent weapon modifications. It's not really a machine that I enjoy fighting, the Shell Walker. Doesn't have...
Spotted.
Ah! Get up off your launches. Okay, this is clearly going to be a tough sequence. The first big machine with proper defences that I come up against, and it's kicked my ass twice. I'd ideally like to not have to... I mean, I can't get out of here now. I'm going to have to figure out a way past it. Running's always an option, of course. As in running past it. The good news is the shell walkers decided to beat it this time. It's still in my way, but not as badly. I know it says his body's strong against shock, but that's all I've really got. That and a few. Okay, that wasn't the most elegant solution, but it worked. Terrain advantage. Keep forgetting that a terrain advantage matters. Able to get above the shell walker where its attacks can't hit you, and its first instinct is to flee. Which made it an open target for everything I wanted to fire at it, so fair dues. So we're going to explore the rest of this cauldron now that we've successfully managed to eliminate the biggest obstacle. Climbing animations are kind of smooth in this game. I really do like the way Aloy sort of moves around her environment. A certain grace to it. I remember in one of these bits, there we are, as we were coming in, there was one of these boxes with rare loot in it. A corruption coil. That'll come in handy. Once we get the next tier of the Bannock Sickness Eater's armor. Oh, sorry, okay. Yeah, that'll come in handy when we get the next tier of the Bannock Sickness Eater's armor. That should allow me to add upgrades to it, and one of those upgrades that I'll be able to add to it will be additional corruption protection. Just stack that on that armor so that if I'm fighting corrupted machines, I'll be able to resist be able to resist the effects of the corruption for longer. It won't build up as quickly and I won't take as much damage over time. Hey! Up we go. Have a quick look around the corners, see if there's anything exciting. Any new treasure. Another new bridge. Now these do get progressively harder as you go through the game because there are more difficult machines protecting them. I think that's a direct response to the fact that Aloy's hacking them. machine upgrades its defences as Aloy breaks into more and more of them. Ah, I would have missed that. That's pretty good. Hiding that in the background there. Yeah. There's one up there which is where I need to go, but there's some uncommon tier loot, so we'll have that. A freeze coil, which is nice. Can add that to the... Where do I go? Is there a way to climb up? No. Do I have to go all the way around? Oh no, here we go. That's perfect. Yeah. I was saying something. Yeah, the machine core's reacting to Aloy constantly intruding them. They bring in sawtooths and scrappers and other top tier. As you can see, we're not going to have it easy here because that's a fire bellowback.
This is how machines are made. Woven
Yeah.
out of light.
Ah.
There are signals coming from all over the place.
2 watchers. One down. Second one's going to come around that corner. Look up.
Things cracked.
Good news. Now this isn't going to be an easy sequence at all. This is what waits for you at the end of every cauldron. It's not always a bellowback. The machine has defences. The cauldron itself is a machine. And although it's busy programming the bellowback for its duty, scattering a few traps just now. That'll be a bit overkill. What I will do is get one of these ready. So the basic mechanic in the cauldrons is make your way through to this point here and override this. The machines know that there's an intruder here now. They will come after me. Now, if I hadn't put fire resistance on there, that would have hurt a lot more. Ouch. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to break through that. Thought that would stop it. Right, okay, that's not good. Yeah. I want him to come here. He's gotten too clever. That's what I wanted to happen. I'll do it. Yes. One more big hit. Oh, two more big hits. Yes! Down you go. And our first bit of purple tier loot. Yes. So we're going to loot the area before we finish the last part. Notice there was a node here for hacking. That's already done though. So yeah, that was an epic fight. Small area, big enemy. It's usually one of the larger size machines that you fight in this area. The trick is to keep moving. You don't have the luxury of places to hide. You're not going to get away from it. So you need to know their weak points, know your weapons. Know how to damage it, know how to get it down. That's the important thing. Give yourself a breather, get it down, whether it's shock traps or whatever. You just want to make sure that you're giving yourself some breathing space. Have enough sparkers for that. Do you have enough chill water for that? Plenty there. An upgrade available for one of my... Oh. Nice. Doke. So the last part of the Cauldron is this. You override the Cauldron's core. And you don't have to hold the button for this one, you just have to do the cutscene.
Information has different machines. This will help me override them.
Yep. So we gained a level and received a... sorry, we didn't gain a level. We received a skill point for completing that. And now we can override Grazers, Sawtooth, Lanthorns and Scrappers. So now our list of potential sidekicks has gone up. Red Eye Watchers. Has the same loot. Corrupted Machines. Just letting you know that they're more powerful and aggressive. They are weak against fire. I think that's a side effect of the corruption. It makes them vulnerable to fire.
Stocking up.
So, having finished that, we've got a Seeker at the Gates, which is our main level. We've got the Bandit Camp in Devil's Thirst. Again, I'll be doing that probably off stream. That's really a side quest. I've used a few. There's like a shell walker. Is it a shell walker? Sounds close, but I don't see anything. I think something might be stuck in the environment because that sounds closer. Or it sounds not closer. It sounds close. I can hear it quite clearly. Yeah, I think it's. Oh dear, stuck in the environment. What a shame. So I'm gonna push on to the next major
Good for an old remedy.
quest site. Gonna replenish my potions and things as well while I'm here. Enough shock traps. Can't make any of them. Resist fire. You can see the benefit of the tonics as well when I was in the Cauldron. Drinking them boosts my elemental defense against whatever that tonic is, so the fact that I had the fire resist ones for the bellowback was a lifesaver.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
You there!
That's a side
I hope you've come to help, because we're getting slaughtered out here.
I wasn't gonna do this, but since he's right there, might as well.
Thank the sun. You look like a fighter, and that's just what we need. My bung-brain boss gave us the wrong crate of ammo. It was marked ammunition, but stuffed with ridgewood. Without that ammo, we're struggling to fend off Watchers. And worse.
I'll do what I can to help.
Glad to hear it. We need all the...
Alarms! Long leg approaching!
So you're gonna get an introduction to another new machine type, and that was mostly the reason for
Two arms!
doing this quest. Because we're gonna come across quite a few long legs.
Watcher!
Do this quickly. So it has a sonic blast attack, jump jets, and an alarm call. Its body's weak against shock. The only thing I've really got with shock on it at the moment though is the shock traps and the tripwires. The concussion sac there that inflates and deflates like a bird's actual chest, that's how it uses the ranged sonic attack. So you can disable that attack by disabling the chest piece. Weak against everything. The alarm antenna, that'll stop it calling reinforcements. Power cell on its back, weak against shock. Wings with the jump jets, weak against everything as well. The main reason for coming after the long legs is the echo shells when you eventually get tear blast arrows. Oh yeah, he got me good. Bring it. Did it actually just miss that tripwire? Okay. Didn't that time. Oh, thank God. Oh no, there's more.
Small machines!
Yeah.
Scrappers!
Whoa. Yeah, that's not gonna be any kind of fun at all. Oof.
That's coming with me.
So we'll go talk to the guy and finish the quest shortly. Just loot all of the stuff while we're here. Take some health.
That's what happens when you defy the Sundom.
It was a tough fight.
I've seen machine hunters before, but none like you, Outlander. You saved our asses.
Boss! The Soncores are gone!
What? That's impossible. Unless DeReed took them. When the first wave hit us, one of the men ran off. DeReed. I thought he was a coward. Turns out he's a thief, too.
He couldn't have gotten far.
True, but we're in no shape to go after him.
Then I'll get him for you. But this time, I get paid.
Can't argue with that. Bring those Soncores back and you'll get a share.
Nice. I know there was no dialogue option that I skipped over to pick there. Aloy is mercenary because it's that kind of world, but quite right as well. She saved their lives, she expended ammunition and took damage. If I was in her shoes, I'd be making sure I got paid as well, so yeah, fair dues. We'll hit this campfire and then we'll scan for the trail that we need to follow. Which is obviously going to be up here. 2 skill points. I need one more so that I can unlock leader strike, and then we'll move on to doing the health pack. New modifications, new tiers of modification as well. This is the only way I know of doing that quickly. The tracks are here. There we go. So when they got attacked, some poor sod decided to run away from the group. I don't think he's done too well. I think this might be another new machine type as well that we're going to encounter here, and it's not one of my favourites. It's actually quite a tough one to fight at this stage. Remember, we are going to upgrade our gear once we get to Mother's Crown. It's part of the reason why I was going to just push on to Mother's Crown. Remembering as well that there could be other machines. Oh, looks like that's our man. The other machines in this area. Stocking up on health. Just grabbing whatever's nearby at the moment. I don't want to deviate from the trail too far.
Hello, Doreed.
Who are you?
The caravan sent me.
Caravan? What caravan?
The one you sabotaged. You figured no explosive arrows meant no survivors, no witnesses to your crime.
Look, stranger, I have debts. If I don't pay, the Dicers will gouge out my eyes.
Yeah, it was the one that I thought it was, the stealthy one. So, stalkers aren't common in this area. You normally don't find them until you're closer to Meridian. There's a swamp area where they are really, really common. So, this type of enemy has stealth camouflage. Yay, as if it couldn't get any more unfair. Explosive mines that it can leave behind them. So one of its favourite things to do is to go stealth and then drop the mines. Mines aren't difficult to spot, to be fair, unless you're chasing after it, sprinting, and you can't stop in time. And it does have a powerful ranged attack because it has a dart gun. Yay. Thankfully, body's weak against shock, and you can tear off the other parts. Okay, that was pretty... I need a way to bring it close, but it's not gonna come close when it's... It bloody has, and dodged the trap as well. I don't know where it's went. Can't detect it with erase. Oh. It doesn't know where I am.
Follow up.
So what I want at the moment is that. Oh! Need to get behind that. Nice. There. Near. Yes. Very tough enemies to fight those. Very tough enemies to fight.
The caravan. Did they live?
Yes. I got to them in time.
Thank you. As I turn and embrace the sun, may he burn away my sins.
Whoa, okay.
What a waste. At least he died better than he lived.
There's the song cores that we were sent to get. Apparently I've had to leave something behind. Hunter arrows because I've got enough. Okay. Another potion down me. Because my medicine pouch is now empty. That was a pretty good little side quest. Fairly quick to complete.
The sound of leaves rustling.
That was the main reason for doing it now. This made more sense. Some ridgewood just to replace the stuff that we used earlier.
Can't be too prepared.
Get some medicine in the pouch so that we've got some quick healing available. Obviously the main difference is that the herb pouch, the medicine pouch, is tied to up on your D-pad, so it's there all the time. Whereas if you want to use the health potions, they do generate more health, but you've got to mess around with your quick select menu. It's not always viable in the heat of combat.
You're back! And with the Suncors, I see. And Dorid?
A, stalker got him. It wasn't pretty.
And you beat a stalker. That's worth a bonus. Here, take my share. You've earned it.
Aww.
I'll see to the caravan from here. I think the rest of the trip will go smoother.
And so do I. So we've done that part. Helped those guys out with the goodness of our hearts. And
This'll last.
now we can continue on our way to Mother's Crown. I want to get there now and get upgraded. Some more dangerous machines are loose in the game, and with the basic gear that we bought at the beginning of the game and some tactics and also some trial and error, we've learned we can beat most of the small basic machines, but the bigger ones need extra tactics, extra equipment, extra options. Wonder... Striders on the other side of the mountain there. Plus at this bridge. There's a campfire nearby as well, which is handy. I'd quite like to save it. You can see grazers in the distance there. The radar isn't picking them up. The focus isn't picking them up just yet. But there are... You can see the blue lights starting to appear in range.
Good. I can use this.
Campfire is just there, so I am going to save it quickly. Proof that I don't have an infallible aim. None of those are the health plants that I hope they were. Oh well. That is the perfect. Right. So
Grazers. I can override them if I don't spook them.
that is why Override is overpowered. Now, he won't stay on my side for long, I don't think. But it doesn't matter, because I think he's going to get killed by his mates anyway. All I wanted him to do was soften them up a bit. Nice. That's what you call clearing a path. Corrupted zone, we don't need to worry about that at the minute. And so we won't. We just want to get to this bridge, get across it, and this is another Nora village with its own ecosystem. So there's specific enemy types around each sort of Nora village. This one has grazers, amongst other things. A couple of side quests.
Many lives. The tribe is
Mother's Crown. Feels more like a military camp.
That's
I bet this village has seen better days.
because it is a mill. So a quick save. And then
Curiosities for dreams.
Well, I hope you're looking to buy. I could use the shards. See anything you like? Sure you do.
right, so what have we got? Yeah, we definitely want this. That's a must, because we really need the tear blast arrows now. We're gonna upgrade our sharp shot bow into the Karja sharp shot bow. Tripcaster gives me another option. In terms of having blast arrows. So I'm gonna get that as well. Replace my Tripcaster with it. Sling. I don't really need any more. It'll be outfits now. Needs a shell walker lens, which I've never managed to get, but we can get the medium sickness eater armor. I'd like to get the Nora protector, which I can because I've got the grazer lens for it. Nora survivor would have been useful. It doesn't matter. We can sell a few bits and pieces just to finish our upgrades. You can see I'm selling everything that says selling for metal shards. I think that's everything that's saleable purely for, yes. 335, is that enough to get the... No, because we can do a shell walker lens. I keep forgetting it's a shell walker lens for that. And for the survivor we need a broadhead lens. So I'm going to call that a good shopping trip. Let's leave that.
Well, I'll be off. I hope business picks up.
Thanks. Me too.
So yes, that was useful. It's given us some new tutorials, which we're in the level range to do. Equip machines with blast wires, remove machine parts with tear blast arrows. So yeah, we'll probably try and do these. New ammo types. Blast wires. Freeze bombs. Tear blast arrows, they are very important to keep on top of. Can't do anything for our carry capacity. It's just letting me know we've got that new outfit and got the new arrow types. The reason I say tear blast arrows are very, very important is because you can disarm a lot of machines that have the potential to do heavy damage, like the Shell Walker, for example. You can either disable the shield arm or the heavy lifting arm, the melee arm, and it makes life so much easier. So much easier. Anything that's weak against tear, that is what tear blast arrows do. They do no damage because of what they are. They're just compressed air blasts. But there is no more useful ammo in this game. Got a few things there, that's quite handy. Think. And another damage coil that's useful. Air coil. Handling coil with extra damage. You know what? We'll put that on it. Got the sling, which has the ice bombs in it, doesn't it? 15% freeze can go in. Sharp shot bow, no, because we're using the Carja sharp shot bow now. So a tear coil to increase the effectiveness of the tear blast arrows, and then this now has both shock. Yeah, this now has shock and blast, but we don't have blast. Yeah. Nice. So
My own downfall.
in a quick
Should've
save.
gone out of there quick.
Here
Yeah.
she is,
The machines
the
have been driven
hero
wild.
of Devil's
Our
Grief.
family and friends
Come
lie
here,
dead.
girl. Been wanting to
What
meet
hope
you.
is there left for us?
Hurts now.
So, you're Aloy. I've heard about you from the war party, the hero of Devil's Grief.
One of them, maybe. I didn't fight alone. You're Maria. Varl told me you'd know the way to Meridian.
The Carja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Carja fort that guards the pass between east and west. Word is the Carja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
So I'll find this Carja fort to the west? And beyond that, Meridian?
Yes, the Carja call the place Day Tower. It's not far from the Forsaken Village.
What Forsaken Village?
It had a name once, not that it matters now. I was born there.
What happened to it?
The war. The Carja destroyed in one of their red raids. I was 15 at the time. I got away, others weren't so lucky. The Nora withdrew to this place, Mother's Crown. Relinquished our claim on the valley. Even now, with the war behind us, we've left the valley be. A kind of buffer between the Sundom and our sacred land.
How far has the corruption spread?
I've seen it myself in machines at the head of the valley, and there's been word of corrupted machines in the south, too. Whatever the corruption is, it doesn't just affect machines. It burns flesh and sickens the injured.
Do the corrupted machines have any weaknesses?
Fire seems to affect them more than ordinary machines. A small mercy. This is a curse only the goddess can lift.
Unless we find out what's behind it and put a stop to it.
The matriarchs have spoken, Aloy. All we can do is fight, and pray to the goddess.
Mother's crown guards the edge of the sacred land, right? So do you see a lot of foreigners here?
Yes. Not here in the village itself, of course, but in the valley beyond. Since the war ended, foreigners have been allowed in the valley, and Nora can trade with them, if they choose. It's a kind of in-between place, neither foreign nor sacred land. If you're curious, visit Hunter's Gathering. It's little more than a heap of dingy shelters and tents, but foreigners use it as a way station.
And we will
Sounds like
visit
a place
there.
where I could find out more about Meridian. So you're in charge of the defenses here?
I have Sona's counsel, though she really should rest.
Good luck convincing her to do that.
Mother's crown defends itself. During the war, it survived 15 assaults, broke 3 invasions. We will endure.
Trying to live up to glorious pasts has a way of getting people killed.
You wouldn't know this, but I won the proving the year I ran. Like you, I started off behind, had to find a shortcut. I barely made it, crossed the finish line with a broken ankle.
This isn't the proving, Maria. This is real.
You missed my point. Getting posted to Mother's crown? It was the boon I requested. My prize for winning. Trying to live up to the glory of the Nora hasn't killed me yet. But if it has to, I'm willing.
I should be going.
All right. Be careful out there, Aloy. I hope you find whatever it is you're after.
Can't
So do
help
I.
thinking of my mother on a day like this. Oh, Mother, remember her. She was a good woman.
So I'm gonna call this episode here.
Got out of there quick.
It feels like a good place and time. But I am going to be recording some more episodes today and getting them uploaded, so look for much more content going up on the channel. As always, look after each other,
Bitches.
take care of each other, be kind, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.
Next time, I'll remember what the Matrix